He's got this open Louis Vuitton attaché with just loose $100 bills in it, like he just robbed a bank. Obviously he didn't.
It's time now for the Callaway Cavaliers Kia of LaGrange Saturday morning quarterback show on WELR Eagle 102.3, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now live to the showroom of Kia of LaGrange to give you the inside scoop on Callaway Cavaliers football.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Kia showroom here in LaGrange, Georgia, as we are kicking off another Saturday morning quarterback show. I'm Brandon Brooks here with the head football coach for the Callaway Cavaliers, Pete Wiggins. And, Coach, great win on Thursday night over Columbus.
Really proud of our kids. Went down to Columbus Thursday night. I played a 5A school in Columbus, and Coach Marino does a great job with his kids, a big offensive line. And, it was a big challenge for us. And I felt like that our kids had a good week of practice and prepared hard. And, again, our effort was good all night. And their offensive line was a very impressive group of kids. Most of them were right at 300 pounds, tall guys, and they had played, three of them had started for 3 years. So an impressive group. And but our kids, we fought all night, and just really proud of that win, that 28-7 win Thursday night.
Well, Coach, it was definitely a challenging time. I want you to, when we got there on the field, it's 95 degrees at 6:30.
Hi, friends. Just like to hear with Kia of LaGrange. Our game plan is set, and our 16-model Kia's got to go to make room for the 17 models that are arriving daily. This means extra savings for you for all our 16 models. Right now, you can take home a 16 Kia Optima LX for as low as $19,900. With prices like this, they won't last long. Hurry to 1217 Lafayette Parkway and let our Star Savings team help you get in the Kia of your dreams. Check us out online at KiaofLaGrange.com to help support your local economy.
Price plus tax, tag, and title. Stock number 19112. Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange or in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Welcome back to the Saturday morning quarterback show. I'm Brandon Brooks here with Coach Pete Wiggins. Coach, we were talking about the heat Thursday night, 6:30, right before game time. It's 95 degrees on the field.
Well, it was just a little adversity. You have to prepare for a lot of stuff, and our conditioning throughout the summer, and the practices that we go through each day helps prepare for that. But as much as you prepare, it's still hard to prepare for 95 degrees at game time. And but just a little adversity. I felt like our kids handled it well, and we really didn't have a lot of problems from it. But it was kind of a little bit cooler earlier in the week. Not cooler, I shouldn't say that, but it wasn't quite as hot. And I think that Thursday was the highest temperature of the week. But again, just a little adversity, and I felt like our kids handled it well. On the road in Columbus, Memorial Stadium's a great place to play. It's a heck of a playing surface and a nice facility. But we came out, I felt like that we were a little flat. It'd been 2 weeks since we had played, and we got through the first quarter. Offense was able to score quick when we had the ball, but to their credit, they did hold the ball a long time in the first half, and we had around 30 offensive plays on the night, which is not as many as we normally would. But our defense, once we settled in the second quarter, really played well, and we ran to the ball. We played physical, and sometimes it takes a little while to settle in and adjust to the speed of the game or their strengths and weaknesses, or they may be doing something a little different than we had seen on film, and so sometimes it takes a few plays to adjust and settle in. But I felt like our kids did a great job of that, and as the game went on, I felt like we got stronger.
Well, we're going to take a quick break, come back, talk about some key elements of the game, and so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. This is the Saturday Morning Quarterback Show here at the Kia Showroom in LaGrange.
Hi, friends. Just like to hear with Kia of LaGrange. Our game plan is set, and our 16-model Kia has got to go to make room for the 17 models that are arriving daily. This means extra savings for you for all our 16 models. Right now, you can take home a 16 Kia Optima LX for as low as $19,900. With prices like this, they won't last long. Hurry to 1217 Lafayette Parkway and let our star savings team help you get in the Kia of your dreams. Check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com to help support your local economy.
Price plus tax tag and title. Stock number 19112. Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange or in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results, because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
First down and goal to go.
In the game of football, it takes the skill and effort of a team to reach the goal line. At Commercial Bank and Trust, we know it takes the same kind of teamwork to help you reach your goals of financial security. That's why we offer a team of professionals who are dedicated to providing effective game-winning financial solutions. You'll get the expertise you need from the people you know and trust.
Touchdown!
Commercial Bank and Trust, a division of Synovus Bank.
Third and goal. Looks like 3rd and 13, Andrew.
Yeah.
Out of the I formation. He's going to fake the handoff, roll around to the left. He's got
Touchdown.
Braylon.
There we go.
Touchdown, Callaway Cavaliers.
Yeah, great job right there. A little play action out of the eye. Had twins to the near side. Rolled out to his left.
There you go. Thursday night, as we saw Callaway take on Columbus, and that was a fun game. And John's here with me with Kia of LaGrange. And John, thank you so much for letting us have Saturday Morning Quarterback here on your showroom and get to eat some Chick-fil-A biscuits. And, of course, we got to try some Chick-fil-A sausage biscuits and Chick-fil-A bacon biscuits and, of course, Chick-fil-A chicken biscuits. Good stuff. I think you were sampling one earlier.
I certainly was. A little bit of strawberry jelly on that chicken sure tastes good. Don't know why. It's just good, folks.
There you go. And, of course, you're still working on the 2016 closeouts, I think, and I imagine y'all are getting close.
We are. We're just about out of the 16s, so if you want a great deal, come on down for the 16s. And the 17s, Kia just came out with some large rebates on the 2017s already. So, folks, great deal. Whichever way you want to go, come on and see us, Kia LaGrange.
There you go. It is KiaLaGrange.com or right here on Lafayette Parkway. And come join us here on the showroom. Enjoy some food and talking football. And, of course, always fun to have Coach Wiggins after a victory. He's always smiling real big, so glad to have him here. Good morning, guys.
To be in the Callaway Cavalier Saturday Morning Quarterback Show here in the Kia showroom, and they're always great host for us. Coach overcame a lot of adversity Thursday night, finally got it going about halftime. Adkins was just amazing as usual, but I want you to talk a little bit about the O-line that he's running behind. And Thursday night, they just did a fantastic job opening up those gaps and holes for that young man.
Really proud of DJ to start with. I mean, he like you said, he had a big night, but after each long run or successful play, coming off to the sideline, he was the first one to say good job to those guys up front, and they played well Thursday night against a good football team. But Keandre Jones at left tackle, another good game, solid game out of KJ. Jalen Moss at left guard, our center LT. Right guard is John Curtis, and Big Tex at tackle. Those guys did a great job. Jabrell Jackson at fullback, I consider him an OL too, and but they did a great job Thursday night against a good football team, and to go out and we want to be able to run the football and establish our fullback, and we were able to do that Thursday night, and that sets up other stuff that we try to do. But if we can run the ball and establish the line of scrimmage, and we talk about the physicality over and over and over. We got to be more physical. We got to win the battle up front, and I felt like that we did that Thursday night, and each week let's be more physical. Let's keep leaning on the defense, and and those 2 or 3 yard games will turn into 5 and 6 yard games. Like and I like to use the Hanley game for example. I mean, that was as we kept getting into the latter part of the game, the gains kept getting bigger, and sooner or later you'll pop one, and then that gets back to DJ's got great vision and good speed, and if he gets a little crease, I mean, he can make the most out of it. And he's a small guy. He's 150 pounds, and he's a tough kid, but he does a good job recognizing what we want to do with each play, and he's patient and lets it develop. And, when it's not there, we take the 2 yard gain, the 3 yard gain. Let's don't take a negative. Let's don't take a loss. And I feel like that, the kids, they got a great understanding of that. And that's a big part of being successful. And then when if you don't get the first down and you have to punt, that's okay too. And that's a part of Dylan Johnson. He punted 4 times Thursday night, and he does a good job punting. I mean, when you can punt them 45, 50 yards and pin another team down inside their own territory and make them drive 80 yards or 90 yards, I mean, that's hard to do too. So, and you want your defense out. We feel really good about our defense, and they run to the ball and they're fast, and we create turnovers with them. So, when it's not there offensively, let's put the other team in a bad situation. Let's make them drive 80. And
right.
There's a lot of things that can go wrong when you have to drive 80 yards. Right. And so we feel good about our defense, and so there's a lot that goes into a ball game, but and there's a lot of things that you think through to as far as your strengths of your football team, and the old special teams part of it. Keegan Woods he works extremely hard every day. He's working on snapping, and you may not think. Some folks may not realize how big a deal the snap is, but to get a long snap that's quick, and it takes a lot of practice. And that young man works hard, and Dylan does a good job punting, and our punt team covers well. No different than the other ones, the other special teams. Noah Stevens did a great job Thursday night, and he continues to get better with kickoff and our field goal PAT team, and that's just a big part of it's just the old third component, your offense, defense, and special teams, is making a football game go round.
That's right, and definitely not necessarily in that order. We are here at the Kia Showroom Saturday morning quarterback show. I'm Brandon Brooks, here with the head football coach for the Callaway Cavaliers, Pete Wiggins, and we'll be right back.
Hi, friends. Just like to hear with Kia of LaGrange. Our game plan is set, and our 16 model Kia's got to go to make room for the 17 models that are arriving daily. This means extra savings for you for all our 16 models. Right now, you can take home a 16 Kia Optima LX for as low as $19,900. With prices like this, they won't last long. Hurry to 1217 Lafayette Parkway and let our Star Savings team help you get in the Kia of your dreams. Check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com to help support your local economy.
Price plus tax, tag, and title. Stock number 19112. Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. In the game of football, it takes the skill and effort of a team to reach the goal line. At Commercial Bank and Trust, we know it takes the same kind of teamwork to help you reach the goal of financial security. That's why we offer a team of professionals who are dedicated to providing effective game-winning financial solutions. You'll get the expertise you need from people you know and trust. Commercial Bank and Trust, a division of the Synovus Bank, member FDIC.
Introducing the most valuable provider, your nationally ranked WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Ranked a top 100 large community hospital by Truven Health Analytics. Named a top 100 great community hospital by Becker's Hospital Review. Rated top 100 in medical excellence and patient safety by CareChecks. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Award-winning healthcare right here in LaGrange. To learn more, visit wellstar.org/WGMC. We believe in life well lived.
All right, here's second 18. Bailey drops straight back, throws it across the middle. He's got a man, throws it high. And it looks like it was caught. That was number 11 right there for Callaway. Kobe Jackson with the interception down around the 36-yard line.
A great moment Thursday night down at Memorial Stadium as your Callaway Cavaliers defeated the Columbus Blue Devils 28-7. I'm Brandon Brooks here with Coach Pete Wiggins, and just great to be in the Kia showroom. Coach, we just talked briefly about DJ and the offensive line, and just for you to hit on, if you will, when DJ is able to get out from behind the backfield and make plays, it opened up later in the game a great combo in Dylan Johnson and Braylon Sanders. I mean, we talk about Braylon a lot, but it was evident Thursday night. Braylon really was just a man among boys.
Well, he does a great job with his routes, and he's a big kid out on the edge, and he's got good speed, and Braylon's got big hands, and when the ball's close, he's gonna catch the ball. And we talk about that running game, and we try to set up the play action, and that goes a long way. When you can run the ball, you can throw the ball, and so we were able to establish our running game, and so we're play action, and you draw the safety up and the linebackers, and you're able to throw the ball. And Dylan Johnson sits in the pocket, and he takes some big shots game after game. And I talk about the offensive line; they give him time, but he does sit in the pocket really well, and he takes some shots, but he delivers a good ball. And Braylon had some really big catches Thursday night that opened up the game for us. And
hi, friends. Just like to hear with Kia of LaGrange. Our game plan is set, and our 16-model Kia's got to go to make room for the 17 models that are arriving daily. This means extra savings for you for all our 16 models. Right now, you can take home a 16 Kia Optima LX for as low as $19,900. With prices like this, they won't last long. Hurry to 1217 Lafayette Parkway and let our Star Savings team help you get in the Kia of your dreams. Check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com to help support your local economy.
Price plus tax, tag, and title. Stock number 19112.
Welcome back to the Saturday Morning Quarterback Show. I'm Brandon Brooks here with Coach Pete Wiggins. Coach, we were talking about Dylan and Braylon and their connection, and just the different elements that good fundamental football works out for the entire team. But I want to talk about another fundamental of your program, and that's the support that you get, pregame meals, just all of the different elements of parents and staff working together to make all of that smooth?
Well, our pregame meal was sponsored by Mr. Randy Striblin of Rogers Barbecue down in Hogansville Thursday, and I want to say a big thank you to Randy and Tony Striblin, and they've always been very supportive of our football program, and I appreciate all their efforts for helping take care of our boys. Also, Miss Cindy Stevens, again, I talk about people behind the scenes that just keep getting things done. I appreciate Miss Cindy for everything she does, but Miss Keisha Freeman helped me so much this week with the concession stand and just a lot of little things with the JV game, and our JV boys had a big win this week over Troop, and I was really proud of them. But again, like you said, there's people behind the scenes that you never really get to say their name enough, and people don't see their faces, but getting it done that makes things go round and makes it special for our football team. And we've got a lot of parents that are making sandwiches. Each day we give the kids peanut butter and jelly sandwiches after practice. And there's a parent that was there the night before making those sandwiches. So that's just little things that make it a little bit more special. And I just want to say a big thank you for all those behind the scenes that make things go round. And it takes a good person, a big-hearted person, and a caring person. But that's what it's all about, right. And that's what makes a community. That's what makes a school and a football program. And so again, a big thank you to those individuals that help make the little things go round.
Yeah, well, it's evident that the Callaway family is just that when it comes to the athletic department and the entire football team. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come right back after these important messages, but it's a joy to be here at the Kia Showroom, Saturday morning quarterback show. I'm Brandon Brooks here with Coach Pete Wiggins for the Callaway Cavaliers. We'll be right back.
Hi, friends. Just like to hear with Kia of LaGrange. Our
in step are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com. Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Welcome back. I'm Brandon Brooks with Coach Pete Wiggins of the Callaway Cavaliers here at the Kia Showroom, Saturday morning quarterback show. Coach, I want to talk just briefly about two quick things. I was on the Columbus side Thursday night, and when Dylan Johnson and Noah were kicking, whether it was Dylan doing the punting or Noah kicking off or doing those point afters, everybody was just amazed. And you could just hear the people commenting on those guys. Just talk briefly about the special teams and how much of an addition it is to your program.
Well, we do a specialty period every day at practice, and we start practice off like that. We have a 15-minute, 20-minute period where our specialists are out. And they're punting every day. They're snapping. They're catching the punts. Our returners are catching punts, catching kickoffs, snapping, and Coach Hubbard runs that, and got several of the coaches at different stations. But day in and day out, it shows. But also I mentioned Keegan Woods and Dylan and Noah earlier. They practice this a lot. More than just those 20 minutes a day, obviously. I mean, Noah and Keegan, that's a year-round thing. They go to camps, and Keegan Woods went to several snapping camps over the summer and in the spring, and Noah went to several kicking camps, and so all that don't just happen. They've worked to get to that, and but again, that's another ingredient that makes it really special. And to be successful, you got to be good on special teams. Sure. And you watch the good teams on Saturday and Sunday; they're good. They're really good on special teams. Right. And on the aspect of punting and kicking and snapping, well, that's the first thing you talk about. But it's also a kickoff team. A kickoff team. They have to run to the ball, and it has to be guys that there's no hesitation. It has to be guys that are going to run through people to get to the ball carrier. And a couple of years ago, and we've got I could go through my years of doing this. Jeffrey Cameron, Keyshawn Freeman, J.T. Wortham, as far as guys on a kickoff team that are, quote, difference makers, those guys, Keyshawn Freeman had 15 tackles his senior year on the kickoff. Jeffrey Cameron, it's funny how I look back and you think about those things, but you look at guys that are difference makers on kickoff teams, and it's a difference maker in the ball game, because you talk about field position, and earlier I was talking about making a team drive 80 yards. You get a couple of guys that are difference makers on a kickoff team, and it can change the ball game just out of pure field position. But I can talk all day about that. I got excited about it. But also on kickoff return, we've had years where was better than others. We've had years where it's just the way it fell out. But we've had if you have negative plays on kickoff return, and it's easy to have negative plays. It's easy to get a block in the back or a hold, and all of a sudden you're starting on the 10-yard line. Well, that changes your play calling, and so I mean, each special team is huge, and it's a big part of the game. And whether it be kickoff return, whether it be kickoff, or your PAT team. How many times have you watched a ball game that come down to a point? And in the first quarter you might have missed that PAT, or you might have made it, and or the other team did. And so all that stuff is just integral parts of the game, and at the time may seem small, but there's a lot that goes into it. And on that field goal, it may be a missed field goal, and sometimes it may be the kicker, that may be the holder, it may be the snapper, but sometimes it may be the left guard that didn't step down when they're supposed to, and all of a sudden, there's all those things that go into it that make you successful or not. And but it's a huge part of the game, and it's kind of a part of the game that's not talked about enough. And but we work hard on it, and I feel like our kids are doing well at that aspect of it.
Well, another element goes on with the program and the Callaway family is just got to brag on when I was over there by the press box, of course, on the Columbus side, the band and the cheerleaders. The band Thursday night, it's a part of what makes Friday night and Thursday night under the lights special. And Callaway, the band is just done phenomenal this year. So
excited and proud for Mr. Walmsley and those young people that are in our band, I don't know the exact numbers, but the increase in our band numbers is unbelievable, and they're so excited, and there's a lot of energy there, and the young ladies that are on our cheerleading squad, so much energy, and you're watching film and you see that the cheerleaders running up and down the field with the running back. It's crazy, and but you see how much it means to them, and how special it is, and so all that's just the little things that we keep talking about that makes a community, that makes a school, that makes a program, and there's so many. Obviously, we're talking about our football team, but I'm so proud of our all of our athletic programs at Callaway High School and our coaches, and those people put in so much time with the young kids, and it's just a great feeling to walk around in the hall and see the tradition and see the enthusiasm and from our kids, and look up in the stands and see all those red shirts on Friday night. That's a great feeling, and proud for our kids to be a part of that.
Well, Coach, before we wrap it up here this morning, a big contest this coming Friday night, Upson Lee at home. Got a 7:30 start time. Should be a great game. Want to comment any on that before we close it up?
Well, obviously, you win the ball game Thursday night, you put it behind you, and you enjoy it that night and move on. We got a heck of a football team coming in here Friday night.
Right.
Tommy Parks does a great job with his kids. They're going to be tough and physical. They're a 4A school. Got a great looking team. I was able to go see them play, and it's going to be a huge challenge for us, and we've got to go out and work hard and do what we do, and but it'll be a big time opponent for us. Upson Lee's got a lot of tradition, and they're coached really well, and so we got to go out and play Callaway football, mistake-free football, and hopefully we can come out with a great game Friday night.
Well, congratulations to the Callaway Cavaliers as they defeated the Columbus Blue Devils Thursday night, 28-7. Great win, but a big game coming up this Friday night as your Callaway Cavaliers take on Upson Lee at Callaway Stadium. Friday night, 7:30 kickoff time. And for all of us here at the Kia showroom, I'm Brandon Brooks. This is Coach Pete Wiggins and the rest of the Callaway family. We hope to see you again next Saturday morning right here.